What's going on, guys? It's Gage here. Welcome to you, Buck That. And today is it's big splashes. So today's been kind of quiet, but I have some catching up to do because I made a video in about getting close to 2 weeks now. Apologies for that. Well, there's no excuse for it, to be honest, but just had to do it, man. Been watching Tom Brady come back. I'm still in shock, guys. The last 2 months it's been rough. It's been rough. It shows you, man. You can't control. You only can control what's within. So definitely have to work on that. But Tom Brady's back, and I'm going to be telling you guys what the effects will be, and you already are seeing it, and how I think this season might turn out. It might turn out. Don't ever say it will happen, because then it won't. I learned, especially last year. Okay, so Tom Brady came back. He is actively recruiting. Right now, he is trying to recruit Julio Jones to join the Bucks, and I see it's playing out 2 ways. And because the Packers and a few other teams are looking at him, but those two are the top. Julio Jones is he's at the end. He's at the very end stage of his career because he's 33. Maybe has a good year or two left, and not saying he'll probably retire, but Julio Jones could be a good fourth, but the Bucks really don't need any receivers. But if anyone could make Julio once again a top tier receiver, which I don't see could hit that like a Devontae Adams or anything, but I think he'd be pretty decent. I think he could at least be a top 20 maybe. If anyone could do that, it's Tom Brady, because he brings out the best in anyone. As well, obviously he's the GOAT. And I think 2 ways it's going to happen. Julio, he wants the ring so bad he will go to play a fourth receiver, because Russell Gage is going to be over top him because of the pay and the responsibilities. Julio will he'll take a cheap deal and play fourth receiver to have a chance of winning the Super Bowl with the Bucks. Or 2, he'll go to the Packers, who are not they're losing. They have a lot more losses than the Bucks, but he wants to win a ring, but also wants to be heavily involved. And that's the 2 ways I can play out. But Julio, it's hard. Tom Brady has a lot of influence, so I have a good feeling he might go to the Bucks. I have a feeling. I don't know. I would definitely welcome Julio, but I won't want to overpay for him. I'd do like vet minimum, something like that, or like a $2 million for 1 year or something like that, on the lines of that. Because Julio, like I said, Tom Brady can bring him to the top, and he's a pretty good receiver when he's healthy. And obviously we know Logan Ryan just got signed. I was really happy to see that. I think that lowers the chances of us getting Tyrann Mathieu at whatever percentage we have him at, because it was not high because we don't have a cap room for him. But that was my hope, because Tyrann Mathieu has a lot of connections to Todd Bowles, our defensive coordinator. But hey, Logan Ryan's pretty dang good too. He got like 117 combo tackles. Didn't get any interceptions, but this is only his second year playing safety, so still kind of adjusting. But he played pretty damn well as a safety. Yeah, he may not get all the picks, but he is heavily involved, and he's good at pretty damn good tackler, and he makes splash plays. And Whitehead, I wish we would offer him a contract, but Logan Ryan's a great replacement for him, at least for this year. And I like with Ryans and Edwards, I think they could do great. I was kind of hoping Logan Ryan would go to slot. That's just me hoping. Realistically, it's going to be Logan Ryan at safety with Winfield, and Edwards as like kind of fill in for Logan Ryan. Those two probably working together and all that, and it's looking good, guys. And I'm hoping still we sign a veteran cornerback, because I think we could really use that next to Carlton Davis. Because I do like a cornerbacks, but we need a veteran. Like the Vikings are looking at resigning him, but Pat P, I would love to have for the Bucks. I would love to have him. And there's going to be a lot of free agents attracted to the Bucks because of Tom Brady's return. And we still have a few holes to fill, but it's looking less and less with the holes being filled. And the running back game, I would like to draft a running back. Like my dude I really want is James Cook, Dalvin's brother. He has very similar traits to Dalvin, so I would love to have him be a part of the Bucks. Maybe draft in the second round. But a vet would be good too. And I would have to look around for running backs in the free agency, but there's a lot of them getting taken. Like Bernard might be a good option, but he is older, so we'll see about that. Cordell already just signed a big deal, 2 years, 10 mil. So Leonard Fournette, they had similar years, so he'd be like, So my market still isn't high. Well, if you can push somewhere, but Fournette, the teams I heard are involved, there's going to end up being 2 teams, and I don't, because Fournette still wants to win. Not unless 3 teams, Bucks have an interest in bringing him back. 2 Texans, 3 is Buffalo, and not unless the Texans are willing to pay him big money, like 8 to 10 mil right off the gate. I think he's going to go a contender because he still has the urge to win. Obviously we can tell that. Fournette, Buccaneers don't have the cap to offer him. I would like to offer him at least 7 to 8 mil. I would love that. I think he deserves it because how good he is. I'd like to lock him down, but it's going to be us or Buffalo, I believe. Not unless Texans spend like huge money on him. Then he might be swayed because he already has a ring, so it's not like he has to. He no need to go after it unless he wants to. So Fournette, I believe, is one of the best options for vet. But if he doesn't, then we might have to go 1 year dude. And like I said, there's definitely a few running backs out there. I think Tyreek Conan could be a really good replacement for him. I like the dude in Chicago. Big splash player. Depends on what price he's looking at, but could be a really good option for the Bucks. And this is a really, I'm not sure how much the Bucks are really looking into it, but Saquon Barkley. Now I could see this happening only if we probably have to offer a 4th round pick or something like that. But if the Giants are willing to take like 2 or 3 million out of 2 or 3 million of his salary, then I think the Bucks will go for it. And Saquon be a perfect replacement for Leonard Fournette. And even if Saquon's only for a year, James Cook could grow in that role if we draft him. So very excited about that. And soon, in about a week, once we got a better look at the draft, people in the draft, I'm going to be talking about that in the mock draft. Don't have any special stuff like a lot of that or Buccaneers fans have, but this channel, I'm hoping in a few months, hopefully grow or something. That's up to you guys. The community very much helps. But yeah, I'm very excited and keep an eye on Malcolm Butler because if we are interested in a cornerback veteran, I could definitely see Malcolm Butler coming here for a veteran minimum because he's got retired. He's been out for years, so we could definitely keep an eye on that. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.